Hey, good morning. BJ and Joe, Ando, out and about on the Recumbents. And this morning we're on the Rock Island Trail here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where we live. And I'll just kind of start here at the tunnel on Circle Drive and do some recording on the way up. I'll turn it off when I get to Academy Boulevard because that's a nasty intersection. It's huge and it takes forever to get across. All right, so let's go. Passing on your left. Thank you. That's all right. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, we got a little bit of water, but I think we can get by without getting too badly wet. Yeah. The drainage systems on these things are absolutely pathetic. Especially this one. This one's really bad. Ole, 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 ole. Not much of a tunnel, but it's the only one on the Rock Island Trail, at least on this part. Actually, I think it is the only one on the Rock Island Trail. All the other intersections are, you know, above ground. So yeah, we're like I said, we're just out for a short ride during the morning. Right now it's about 12 after 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we're just out on a little ride. We'll probably cut it short, you know, because it's supposed to be 92 today. And I don't know, you know, we've kind of found that, boy, 90 is about as good as we can handle. Anything over 90, even though it's only 2 degrees, just seems like it's really oppressive. Yeah, I know to you folks in Arizona and stuff, you know, that's no big deal, you know, that's a nice day, but to us Coloradoans, sitting here at a little over 6,000 feet. Man, when it gets to be 90, that sun just feels like it's baking your skin. Even if you know, and we use you know, level 50 sun protection, and we apply it constantly, but it just doesn't seem to hold up at all, hardly. You know, because it's supposed to last like 80 minutes. Huh. That'll never happen. It's more like about 40 minutes once it gets into the really high 80s and the low 90s. But yeah, now this is again, for you folks that haven't been on the channel yet, this is one of our 3 actual rail trails, and this is the old Rock Island line. came in from Chicago. We're gonna let Joe pass here so she can catch the light. I'll let you catch the light, dear. It's a little hard to catch these lights because sometimes they don't put these, you know, the poles in a decent place. Like that one, you can kind of see she had to. They put a big cement curb up there, so you can't get anywhere near it, and they didn't bring it out to the curb. Okay, dear, we've got. Official sign there. All right. Go ahead, Joe. Get a gratuitous Joe shot here. Yeah, yesterday, today, and today have been a lot better as far as our smoke from the wildfires up in Canada and Oregon, and so it's and you still tell there's a little bit. There's still a tiny bit of haze, but it's much better than it's been. Of course, I guess next week they say that. With the weather pattern changing a little bit, it might bring it back in, which would be a real bummer. Because boy, it's really rough on, I think it's rough on anybody that has, you know, Joe doesn't normally have asthma, but sometimes stuff can, like that can bring it on, you know. For her it'd be a mild case, it's not like my brother. Bob, you know, who's, you know, it would really be rough on him because of heart problems. But it is a rather nice trail. The only bad thing about it is it goes right along Constitution Avenue, which is a very busy road. And there's a lot of street crossings. Like the one coming up. This is Academy Boulevard. It'd basically be Academy Boulevard and Constitution Avenue. And it's a long light intersection, you know, because it's one of those 6-lane roads, you know, that really should be a highway. So I'm gonna shut it off here so you don't have to look at traffic once we get up here. All right, we'll get back to you. Okay, well, we're past Academy Boulevard now, and yeah, that's about pretty close to a 10-minute light if you don't catch it. And the next one will be Murray Street. It might be Murray Boulevard, I don't know. It's Murray, M-U-R-R-Y. And that one doesn't actually have a stop sign. Yeah, it's got a crosswalk, but most people don't pay any attention to it, so you have to be very careful if you're on a, you know, bike or a trike. across the bridge here. And that's an old railroad trestle up there. It's falling completely apart. And the trail going the other way is technically the Homestead South. Homestead Trail South, or what a lot of people call it is the Canal Trail, because it goes right by a big old drainage canal. And someday, hopefully that'll hook up to where you'll have a direct route to Homestead North. I guess technically it'd be like Homestead Middle, because Homestead's goes well, it goes northwest, but it's only in pieces. You'd have to know how to get, you know, which back streets and that type of thing to get clear over to the Cottonwood Trail, which is a real shame, because that's another one, if they ever completed, would make a great loop trail, you know. Come up the Rock Island, head out the Homestead Trail north, and finally make your way over to Cottonwood Creek Trail. And then you could take that west and get back to the Pikes Peak Greenway, and then go either north or south. So like I said, you know, it's too bad they won't really work on getting that put together and completed, because it would make a great loop. Okay, well, we're coming up on Murray here. Murray's, like I said, it doesn't have a light or anything, so it has a crosswalk and a sign saying that you know, that you're supposed to yield to bicyclists and pedestrians, but you will find very few people do. Oh, we got it a good day today. Well, it is Sunday, so that probably helps. But even on a Sunday, it can be pretty busy. It is it's still pretty early. It's like 9:30, so. And welcome to, as our friend Grizzly Granny calls it, the grasshopper apocalypse. Oh! Yeah, lots of grasshoppers because of the dry, hot conditions. Not as many as she probably has, because her territory is more out on the what they call the western slope of well, actually it's not, because they're out of a neat little town called Elizabeth, and but they go all over the place, you know. They were smarter than we were. They managed to you know, work out retirement and still be able to afford a truck to, you know, haul the trikes around. We got the trikes but can't afford the trucks, so our trikes have to haul us around. But yeah, she has a good channel. She's been through some health scares lately, so you know, she doesn't get a chance to do a lot of videos, but she's a really interesting person. Her and her husband both, you know, they neat personality. Like I said, on YouTube, let's see, she changed the name of her trike channel to Trike Talkin', you know, like Jive Talkin'. I think that's what it is. I think it's Trike Talkin', yeah. And she has another channel for ladies, and morning, they have that Grizzly Granny.
That technology of where you move your hand.
And another thing, you get these road riders, and they got to be right next to each other, you know. And you know, it's like they look at you like, well, why should I have to move over? And it's like, because you're supposed to ride single file, you know, on these trails. Another rule that nobody pays any attention to. I know. Complain, complain, complain. It's the only right we have left, no matter what party you're in. There's always something to complain about. So it's good we can complain without ending up in the gallows, you know, or in shackles in the middle of town square, that kind of thing. But these are some of the, this is up in the Austin Bluffs area, at least part of it, and you can kind of tell why, because there's a bluff right there. And sadly, only the rich get to enjoy it. Because, man, I mean, these are huge homes up here. I mean, look at this monster. Howdy.
Morning.
You could fit 5 families in there. You know, put 5 generations of people, and have plenty of room. So, but yeah, like I said, this is the old Rock Island line coming in from Chicago to LA. They used to have a real nice poster up here, you know, telling you all about it, you know. But I guess, you know, I guess the vandals got at it, and so they never put it back up, which is a real shame. He gave you kind of the whole history. As you can see, got some railroad tracks left over. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Passing on your left. Shutting the camera back down because we stop up here and take a little break. There's a little bench area. There's an even nicer one on the going this way. It'd be on the left side. It's a little metal, stone bench, and it's got some information about something. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I think it's like inspiring stuff, you know, nicely carved into the rocks and stuff, you know. It hides because it's in a little enclave here. And we're coming up to our spot, so we'll be turning you off for a little while. Yeah, there, it was right back in there. And our spot is right over here. Give an edge. So like I said, we'll get back to you. Bye. All right, we're back. I didn't record part of the trail because it's on a really severe downhill, and to be totally honest, you really need to concentrate and have your you know, have your hands on both brakes. So yeah, we'll be coming up to the end here pretty soon. The current end of the Rock Island Trail. My favorite word when it comes to our trail system, eventually. This will, there's a trail, a dirt trail out east towards the town of Falcon, well, the hamlet of Falcon, that basically and really truly is is now a what do you call it, a satellite, a subsidiary, whatever, you know, of Colorado Springs, because Colorado Springs runs right into Falcon now, and that used to, you know, be pretty much kind of way out there, you know, on 24, but it's not that way anymore. Colorado Springs is encroached. In fact, I kind of have a funny feeling Colorado Springs probably annexed it already. There may be parts of it, you know, that are still county unincorporated. Nice shady spot there. But yeah. So, but eventually, this trail will, the Rock Island, will hook into the Falcon Trail and maybe even go all the way out to like Peyton, you know, or something like that one of these days. But that is way in the future. We're probably talking, you know, the 2050s, 2060s, when they, after they finally get everything else here in Colorado Springs to, you know, hook up as far as our trail system goes. Because we're going to run into another major 6-lane street, Powers Boulevard, that really should be a highway also. And I think it technically has a Colorado highway designation, but, you know, people don't use that. Morning. And as you can see, another funny thing about Colorado Springs, they have kind of a real bad habit of not completing a trail. So this last little part down into a cul-de-sac that runs a frontage road, not all the way down to Palmer Park Boulevard, which is a shame because it'd be a lot more useful that way. We have dirt. So like I said, we're gonna cut, that's Powers Boulevard ahead, as you can see, 10,000 cars going as fast as they possibly can without getting caught. And but like I said, right now this is officially where the trail ends, at these rocks. Oh, and now you're on a frontage road. Now if you happen to partake in beer and that kind of stuff, this is FH Beer Works here, and they do have a they have like a permanent food truck, 123 Craft or something like that. But sadly, yeah, see, there's Powers, and you can see it's just a major insane thing. And what they want to do is their, you know, their future plans, very future, they're going to tunnel underneath Powers Boulevard to hook up to the other side. Personally, I'd go with a bridge over and not under. I mean, it's going to cost a lot of money for that much concrete, and it's going to have to be heavily fortified concrete to support the highway and the road traffic. But okay, that's enough of that for now. We're going to jump back on here. Oh, sadly, the 1231 Craft Kitchen And the brewery does not have unsweetened iced tea. That is such a bummer. Because if they did, we'd stop here and either eat our snack or eat lunch. It's a little early for lunch. It's 10 o'clock, but it's not that early. We eat lunch earlier than most people do. You know, being retired, you know. We truly are eat to ride and ride to eat. So we normally do our lunch around 11, you know, 11:30. Now, you know, if we, like yesterday, you know, it's probably about the time we actually ate. It was about 11:30. Because we stopped off at one of our favorite little restaurants. In fact, I'm just going to say it. It's our favorite restaurant here in Colorado Springs. And that would be Panino's 74, which is the downtown version, or the downtown location of Panino's. And because they also have one out on 8th Street. And they're both just killer. They make great food. The Panino's is their specialty. It's a lightly kind of flaky-ish wrap type sandwich, and they have probably 25 different versions of the panino, so you can get just about anything you can imagine. And they also do Italian. You know, they do ravioli, pizza. I think they're back to doing calzones. I don't know for 100% sure. They quit for a long time. You can see this is another part where the railroad track, they saved the railroad track. Got a nice little bench here with somebody's old socks. And yeah. So now we're heading back, and what we're going to do is we're going to ride back to Academy Boulevard, and then we're going to ride up, I don't think it actually has a name, but they have a double wide sidewalk that goes up along that part of Academy Boulevard, and will take us up to a Maverick, you know, filling station. But they have probably the best price in town on, although right now it's probably about the same as McDonald's, because McDonald's dropped theirs to, all their drinks are $1.39, and I think these guys, you know, they keep their steady at $1.50, you know, which is just dirt cheap. And you know, because if you get the green tea at Starbucks that we like, you know, that's almost, you know, between $4.10 and $4.50, according to which Starbucks you hit. Okay, well, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna turn this off for the downhill here, but I wanted to go so far and kind of so you can actually see it be literally being attacked by grasshoppers. But I kind of wanted you to see what I was talking about. Basically, it's a two-stage downhill. They have this downhill, and then they have, well, actually no, it's just this is a one-stage down, two-stage up kind of. So I gotta let Joe know I'm stopping. I'm stopping, Joe. Okay. Set my parking brake. One of the cool things about a recumbent trike, we have a parking brake. Yeah, isn't that cool? We just set it. All right, so we will get back to you after we get past the big old downhill. Bye for now. Okay. Well, we're back across Murray Road again. You're gonna hear this weird noise. That's just me extending the selfie stick as much as it will do. It's very short, but I really like this stick because when you push it all the way in, it actually fits into this nice little bag I have right here. Basically, that's a handlebar bag, you know, for a standard bicycle. But they have an attachment mount, optional of course, that you can get for several different brands of trikes, and you can put that bag there. And I mean to tell you, it is just really handy. You know, I got my phone in there, and we got some downhill coming here, so, but not as severe. We'll go back by that old train trestle. Oh, excuse me. Like I said before, once I hit 60 years old, I started yawning, and I can't quit. Oh, I want to say thank you to one of our subscribers. He put me straight. On the last video, I said that the 69 dudes was from Wayne's World. No, I was wrong, he was right. Basically, he let me know that that was from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So, he's right. Excellent. But that just has to do with my 69th birthday, which is coming up August 5th. So for a few months out of the year, about 8 months, maybe not that, yeah, no, not that many. Let me think. Let's see. You got August, September, October, November, December. So really it's only about 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Joe and I are the same exact age. But then in December, Joe will turn 70. That's pretty darn good for a person that's had both a major and a minor heart attack and is a type 2 diabetic. So she's really, I mean, she's amazing. She really is. She's pulled through it every time. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy for her. It was a heck of a struggle. Okay, so we're back at Academy Boulevard. And I don't know what went on there. Well, guess we didn't make it. I was hoping we could just catch it, but we didn't make it. Oh well. I'm not going to turn it off this time. I'll just put it back here towards us. And yeah, I apologize for all the traffic noise. But what we're going to do, we're going to cross over, and then we're going to cross over again, cross over Constitution Avenue, and we will pick up the, like I said, I don't think it has a name. We just kind of call it the Academy Access Trail, or I guess Academy Frontage Trail. Yeah, I guess that would be more. Speaking of Maverick, we got a Maverick gas truck right there. So we know where he's going. He's going the same place we are. Oh, come on, light. Yeah, like I said, this is a really long light. I could run out of battery before this light changes. What a bummer that would be. Well, just in case I do run out of battery, because I always seem to have more car than I have battery. If you're new, thanks for coming along. If you're one of our subscribers, thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it. If you're not, man, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. And remember to check out the YouTube page itself and click on the bell logo, and that will make it so you will be notified of when our next video is released. You won't have to try to find us out there on the gigantic World Wide Web, or on what you call it, YouTube, the YouTube universe. You'll know right away. It'll tell you that we got a new vid. So now we're going to cross over here, and Joe's being kind and catching the lights for me because I can't do it. No, Joe, you got to catch the light. I can't do it with the camera in my hand. So yeah, sadly you'll have to talk to us. You only have two choices, folks. Watch traffic or talk to us. So, but yeah, again, you know our saying. Boy, that's a good looking Camaro right there. Check that out. Nice. Sorry, I'm an old car guy, and yeah. Well, it should have let us go on, but I guess we didn't catch it again. Rats. But yeah, always remember, you know, it's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on, especially with your best bike buddy. That's Jolynn, or Joe, whichever you want to call her. She'll answer to both. Once was good. You already got it, right? Yeah, well, don't worry about it. We just missed the cycle, that's all. Shouldn't have to do it twice. Okay, now hopefully we'll get to go here, because I know my battery's running low. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you this this frontage trail here. Well, maybe we didn't catch it. We should have. If you pushed the button, we should have caught it.
After these guys go.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the turn signals come this way. There,
There it is. Okay. All right. Got to get across here before we get any turners. All right. So it looks like we're still recording. So yeah, so we're gonna take this frontage trail over to the Maverick station, and this Maverick station happens to have a patio that's shaded, and they even put back some chairs and tables, so that works out great for us. Then we don't have to go inside, you know, and you know, we don't have to lock up the trikes. We can actually sit there and watch them. But yeah, like I said, it goes right along Academy Boulevard, but only goes from Constitution to Maysland, and then it goes back to a single sidewalk, which is a royal pain because, you know, you have walkers and you have doggers and you have bicyclists and tricyclists and skateboarders and skaters, and it would be really nice if it stayed double, you know, all the way, well, at least all quite a ways. It really needs to be doubled for quite a few miles before you catch back onto another portion that's doubled, and that'll take you over to Austin Bluffs, and then you can turn turn left onto, sadly, another single sidewalk, and that'll take you down to the Austin Bluffs Trail, or the T-Gap, whichever they want to call it, because it splits off. And I guess when you split off to the right and you go over the drainage canal, it becomes the other trail, the Austin Bluffs Trail. If you went straight and you go under the bridge and go right by the canal, literally, that's still the Templeton Gap up to Ranch Road, and then it dead ends. And the other one dead ends, the Austin Bluffs Trail, that one dead ends too. Dead ends at a street that starts with a B. I can't remember the name of it, but then you have to jump back on the single wide sidewalk to get up to Academy Boulevard, and you do the whole thing in reverse. Now, of course, if you turn around on this one, that takes you right back to Constitution Avenue and the Rock Island Trail. And then you turn west, and the Rock Island Trail will take you all the way down to Jackson Street. Eventually, it will take you all the way down to the Pikes Peak Greenway. They're back working on it. They put in the slats, or the I guess they call them the forms. Well, when you're pouring concrete in it, you know, it's the wooden planks, and then they've got to do the rebar, not rebarb, sorry, but the rebar, and then they'll pour the concrete, and they don't have too much left to go. Here's our Maverick station at Maisland Road and Academy Boulevard. It could be Maisland Drive, I don't know. But like I said, we're gonna go over here and grab us an iced tea, and since it's almost 10:30, we're only a half an hour early, so we'll pick up lunch. I like to go all the way around, because that way people don't run you over quite as bad. Right across the way here is Palmer Park. Nice playground, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and there's our tables. Very good. Okay. Well, like I said, I don't think I have a lot of battery left. No, barely any. So I think we'll call this a day for this particular ride, as far as the video goes. And yeah, again, thanks for coming along. Till next time, you know, hey, since we did the normal one at the, you know, a little while ago, we'll go with the other one. Ride low, ride slow. Let's go. Ride recumbent. All right. Happy trails till the next time we see you. Bye.